If a looter breaks into your home, comes into your home while you're there to steal stuff, that you take your gun and you shoot him. You shoot him so that he looks like grated cheese.
That's my sheriff. This video is brought to you by The Austin Tatum Store. The Austin Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. But hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Let's Go Brandon whiskey glasses are now back in stock and available. And we got the coldest merch that you can imagine. This hat goes so hard. We got like 3 left because we've sold through hundreds of these hats. So you may want to get it now before it's too late. And if you miss out on it, y'all, we can restock it. It's just going to take a little bit, maybe like a week or so. But we'll restock it for you. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Comment on this video. Share this video. Let's get into this. I want to get right into probably my favorite sheriff in the United States of America. The sheriff from Polk County, Florida. Sheriff Grady Judd, man. God dang. He just like Senator Kennedy. They just say it like it is, man. And it's like, you know how refreshing it is for people to just say it like it is with no filter. It's like that guy Andrew Tate that people hate. It's like, I may not agree with everything Andrew Tate says, but I love the fact that he ain't afraid to say what he really feel. Not what he think is PC. What does he really feel? How do you really feel about women? Now, I would say 90% of the stuff I agree with what he's saying about how women act and how women are, you know, the modern woman, not your wife. Your wife is perfect. That's why she married you. Or all you single ladies that are listening, y'all all perfect. You just ain't found the right man yet. I'm talking about somebody else that they are falling down by the wayside. Kevin Samuel, God rest his soul, was the same way. Like, they would just keep it raw and uncut. And it's a sense of freedom that you feel when somebody just say it like it is. But anyway, I want to let y'all hear what the sheriff of Polk County said about people who decide to invade your house, especially the Floridians who are struggling with the flood from, or, you know, water damage and flooding from the hurricane. This is what he had to say. Roll clip 1.
People have a right to be safe in their homes. They have a right for their property to be safe, even when part of their home may be torn away. And these looters, that's unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable. I would highly suggest that if a looter breaks into your home, comes into your home while you're there to steal stuff, that you take your gun and you shoot him. You shoot him so that he looks like grated cheese. Because you know what? That's one looter that won't break into anyone else's home and take advantage of them when they're the most vulnerable and the most weak.
Can somebody give him like a Nobel Peace Prize? I don't know. I don't even know if that's the right prize to give, but I absolutely love that he just says it like it is. Everybody's so afraid. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say to shoot a person. It's not right to shoot people. Maybe people shouldn't get now, man. Listen. I come from a different cloth, man. Somebody is brazen enough to break in your house and potentially kill you. I mean, it's not like they break in your house and you're like, hey, wait, before you come into the living room, are you here to kill us? Or are you here to steal our things? Or are you here choose C for all of the above? What are you here for? You know, you don't get a chance to do that. And people who are doing the thugging, they should reasonably know that, you know, they shouldn't be in your house. And there's a possibility they may get shot in their endeavors to steal, rob you, and pillage you at your most vulnerable moment. And for a sheriff to say, shoot them and turn them into grated cheese, it's like, thank God somebody is not a coward and want to say the PC stuff. And he's actually saying exactly what he feel. And I know I had a person call in a while back to say, I forget what a pacifist, a Christian, a pacifist Christian or something like that. And he was saying, you know, no violence and nothing like that. And I guess, you know, if it was up to him, if a man was to break into his house, he would allow that man to take advantage of his wife and children in front of him, and he wouldn't do anything because he's a pacifist. And Jesus would wanted him to turn the other cheek while his wife is getting beat over the head by some thug, and his children are getting thrown out the window and drowned in the bathtub. his thought process is that Jesus wouldn't want me to. I just can sit in the living room and pray, and everything's gonna be okay. Listen. I cannot stand people like that. What part of action do you not understand? What part of Jesus had to die on the cross do you not understand? It wasn't that he could just imagine that he was going to die on the cross and say, let me pray to the Father in heaven. Let me feel the pain of dying on the cross without actually feeling the pain of dying on the cross. You have to do action. You have to move. David and Goliath, when David ran up and beheaded Goliath, David wasn't just saying, in theory, I could take down Goliath. I'm going to pray that I can beat Goliath in a fight. He said he prayed and he took the fight to Goliath. His prayer wasn't that, God, could you please allow me and Goliath to get into the confrontation that's advantageous to me, and let him have it on my own turf, and let me not make a move and not have to move a muscle. And God, just let me snap my fingers and Goliath is going to collapse under his own body weight. Nobody's doing that. It's like, look, pull up on Goliath and pray that God give you the strength to whoop him. And as you go up, and he did, he gave him the technique, the strength, and the boldness to go down there and knock Goliath unconscious and behead him. And some people don't teach that story is because they want the PC Bible. He was beheaded. He cut his head off. And the theology of a Christian or anybody that's just so passive, I don't get people like that. Species weren't derived or developed or survived with pacifists. People that just don't want any confrontation. It's like, for me, I don't want unwarranted confrontation, but I'm not going to shy away from confrontation that's necessary. I'm not in this thing to be your, I would say to be your friend, but I'm not in this life to let people dictate where my life go. You're supposed to be in this life to control what's going on within the realm of your control. And if somebody's trying to take your life, you can control whether or not you lose your life by being prepared and by taking the action to them directly. And it's funny because people idolize individuals like that, and then they also simultaneously criticize them. I know for a fact that this Florida sheriff has been criticized multiple times on his stance because he always talk about that. He always talk about shooting people and doing whatever it takes for you to survive in these confrontations. And I think that I have no pity, and I feel sorry for no one person that dies as a result of being shot to death when you're trying to loot somebody's house when they have just lost everything in a flood. They've lost everything to a hurricane. And you're going to come and be so vile and evil and hateful to try to take what they have, whatever is left in their house because of what? Because you rather have it more than them? I mean, shame on you. I hope you get it on both sides, in this life and in the afterlife.